because things have really gone bad in Zimbabwe. I mean, we can't even find salt in shops and stuff like that, and you can't get cash from the bank. You just starve it.
All the signs are that with no deal, the ruling party is hardening its position, recalling Parliament next week. The mathematics in the lower house is delicate. It wouldn't take too much to swing the balance of power back to Robert Mugabe. Morgan Tsvangirai, the main opposition leader, knows it and is challenging ZANU-PF's commitment to continued negotiations.
If the President Mugabe proceeds to convene Parliament, appoint a new cabinet, it means that he's proceeding to violate the conditions of the MOU, which means that he may have abandoned the basis for the talks.
The broad principle of power sharing has been agreed between the main parties. What appears to be the sticking point is how much executive power is Robert Mugabe really prepared to surrender to Morgan Tsvangirai as Prime Minister. On the line to Harare, I asked Deputy Information Minister Bright Matonga what ground he believed Robert Mugabe had already conceded.
I can't really reveal what was discussed because I was not part of that meeting, but I think, as I pointed out, there should be consultations and give and take as well, bearing in mind that there are people on the ground anxiously waiting a better life.
Robert Mugabe hasn't shown a particular interest in trying to better people's lives, given the state of the economy.
Zimbabwe has a 97% literacy rate, second only to Tunisia. Zimbabweans are empowered, are the most empowered people in Africa. You look at education, you look at health, you look at in terms of business, in terms of banking. So anyone who says that President Mugabe is not taking care of people, I think really either people are naive or they do not accept the effects on the ground.
Demonstrations on the streets of Johannesburg. South Africans know that Zimbabwe is a shadow of its former self, and many blame their leader, President Thabo Mbeki, for failing to make a stand. South Africa is already home to millions of Zimbabwean refugees. More are likely to cross its borders if the impasse continues. The prospect of Jacob Zuma taking over as the country's president next year may give Zimbabweans looking for change some hope, but all the signs are that Robert Mugabe and his military chiefs have no intention of going quietly.
Karen Allen reporting. The time, 26 minutes past 7 exactly, and Rob Notham's here with the sports news.
Morning Ian, Sarah. Morning John. Britain's Olympic cycling team had already won 8 gold medals going into the BMX competition. 19-year-old Sinead Reid, the reigning world champion, was favourite for the gold, but...
It's going to be stolen for Sinead Reid. Reid tries to go on the inside on the final turn. Oh, and she's crashed! Sinead Reid touches the French girl's wheel. Chausson's going to win it. Sinead Reid's lying on the track on the final turn.
I put everything into this race and I really can't say I could have done any more. I've fallen off, got back up, fallen off, got back up, and I gave it my heart and everything. And today this wasn't good enough. I'm only 19 years of age, so there's so much more to come for me as an athlete. At the moment, I feel like I've seen the fight for a while, but I'll be back.
Well, the former Olympic gold medalist Chris Morgan was watching. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
She could have settled for silver, but she wanted gold on that final bend, and that came to haunt her, didn't it?
It's just not Sinead's style. She was here only for wanting a gold medal. I think what we saw right through the series, to be honest, was youthful exuberance, all passion and power, but lacking a little bit of control, and that's what shows on the French girl who won that.
BMX cycling, with all its jumps and bumps and crashes, it really appeals to youngsters. Is it here to stay as an Olympic sport?
Well, the reception seems to be quite mainly to increase its seating capacity for London, because everybody can see it. It's fantastic. Even my own children who love massive sport stayed up till 4 in the morning to watch this final. And it isn't that linked to young children, as you say.
Chris, we've talked in some detail about the success of the cycling team as a whole in these games. Is there a concern for you that expectations are now so high that it's going to be very difficult to match this kind of performance?
The whole team performed so well. I have to remember they did so with the expectation of the entire British nation. They've won 9 gold medals at the World Championships. Coming here, they have all the pressure to be able to get
Britain in the uneven bars. Steve Palmerston is back in the England squad for today's first one-day international against South Africa at Headingley. Palmerston has been persuaded out of retirement by new captain Kevin Peterson. Ball-by-ball commentary on Radio 4 Norway from 2:30. A real treat for racing fans at Newmarket today. Two of the big races from the abandoned meeting at York earlier this week have been rescheduled for this afternoon. Our tips both run at Newmarket in those races. In the 205, the Yorkshire Oaks, number 5, Lush Lashes, and in the 305, the Nunthorpe Stakes, try number 2, Border Lescott.